Hello, hello. Can you hear me? See me? I'm streaming live from YouTube this time, so it's a little different. Let me see. Share screen. Let me see. I don't know how the quality looks versus StreamYard. I don't really do stream from YouTube that often. So we'll see how this looks. Can you hear me good? I hope so. Yes, okay. Okay. What's up, you guys? Welcome to a new live stream. It's been a minute, but if you're new to the channel, I highly recommend you joining this live stream or whatever, um, because the channel's been kind of, I don't want to say blowing up, but it's gaining a lot of traction since I started posting again, which is very supportive, and I'm very appreciative of that. So thank you. I really appreciate that. So yeah, we're kind of sitting here, a little something different instead of this way. But Dunwich, what's up? Welcome, welcome. How are you? Eli, thank you all for joining. I really appreciate it. And whoever else is in here, throw a comment in the chat. Comment. Um, hopefully you all are having a good day. I am. Let me check on something real quick. Can you all hear that music in the background? I hope not. YouTube, don't take the stream down. Excuse me. Hold on. Phil's creepy videos. Hey there, horror fans. What's up? Welcome. Thank you for joining. Dunwich. Nah. Okay. Cool. Okay. Great. All right. Eli said, Horrorgang, what are some horror movies that are must watches in October? Like Jaws is one of the best horror movies ever, but it's more of a summertime film. So what are some October must watch films? Perfect question. That's a good question to start off the live stream. Okay. Any of the Universal monsters, uh, the Halloween films, of course, but we all know that. So I'm gonna give you some deeper cuts. Uh, Return of the Vampire is a great October film. Lots of graveyards, atmosphere. Lugosi has a vampire. There's a werewolf. Takes place during World War II. Hey, Jimmy McKenna. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's celebrate. How do we celebrate? Thank you, bro. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. You're the GOAT. You're the GOAT. You're the GOAT. James pulling up. I know, right? Dude. GOAT. I really appreciate y'all hopping on here. This is my alter ego and not with Ryan. Shout out to James and Ryan. Go subscribe to their channel. Called James and Ryan. They do great stuff. Great friends. You all know. You all know. But appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Some other great October films. Witchfinder General. This is a great movie. Vincent Price. I got the 4K when this came in. I had to rewatch it. Another good October film, The Witch. Monster Squad. Monster Squad is great. An independent horror film. The Barn. It's like an 80s slasher, but it's very Halloweeny vibes. So yeah, check out The Barn. It's a great one. The second one came out like last year. I still gotta check that out. I'll definitely watch that. And I'm gonna go with one more. Evil Dead. One or two, or Sleepy Hollow. Greg, I'm in Danville right now watching Beetlejuice. Hey, I'm seeing it Sunday, and I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, just like the original. So yeah. Those are some great question. Eli, I appreciate that. Said it's good so far. Yeah, it looks really fun. I can't wait to check it out. Oh, and I meant to tell you or ask you, Greg, or anybody in the chat, has anybody seen Long Legs and what they thought about that? Because I actually really enjoyed it. You know, I thought Long Legs was great. Let's see. Yes, sir. Horrorgang as midstream ad. Oh, I had to add midstream. I'm a big time YouTuber. What can I say? No. Hopefully you skipped it. But so yeah. Let me show off some recent stuff that I've got for the movie collection. Last convention I went to, I got this independent horror film called Straight Edge Kegger. It's like a punk rock and the Green Room and metal, and it's like the Green Room. It really is, but it's actually really fun. Reptilicus. This is a giant Danish monster horror film. This is from Vinegar Syndrome. Beautiful release with the slip case. I posted a video or a short on YouTube of Bruiser, the George Romero film, and got this. This was okay, but it's nice to have. Anything George Romero 4K is great to have. Peeping Tom 4K, amazing film. Just watched that for the first time actually at a 4K restoration print of a 35 millimeter film is when I saw it, and it looked fantastic. Flesh Eater. This is Bill Heinzman, who's the first zombie in Night of the Living Dead. He made this movie. I think he made it when he heard that Return of the Living Dead was coming out, or it came out or something, or he heard that Night of the Living Dead was being remade, and he thought, well, why don't I make my own zombie movie? And he made Flesh Eater. It's actually really fun. Impressive special effects for the budget they had. Check out, keep flashing it again, but from Vinegar Syndrome, they do a great job. Flesh Eater, 80s zombie movie, gory fun. I was gonna, but my friend heard it was ass, so we went and saw Deadpool twice. Bro, no, dude. Deadpool is good, but you need to see Longlegs whenever that may be. And if you guys are in the chat right now, if you guys in there in the chat right now, make sure to leave a like on the stream. I greatly appreciate it. And but yeah, please leave a like. I greatly appreciate it, bro. You got to see Longlegs. If y'all haven't seen Longlegs yet, that may be the best horror film of the year. It might be. Until Nosferatu comes out, I thought Alien Romulus was pretty good. I did a review on that, so go check that out if you haven't yet. Let's see what else, dude. I hope this quality doesn't look as bad as I'm seeing. Because StreamYard definitely looks better. But anyways, get over it. You guys have any other questions? Let's get some more questions flowing in the chat. Let's see. Some other stuff that I watched recently. If you follow my letterbox, you'll see on there. But One Cut of the Dead. That is I watched it with Joe Bob on Shudder. That is a great independent zombie film, but it's really a movie about filmmaking in general. Fantastic. Go check that out. One Cut of the Dead. Also got this. Not horror, but Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Love this movie. This is the Criterion 4K. I mean, just a fantastic, crazy weird film. And check it out for sure. Shit. Whoops. We're all good. I just watched Something Wicked Comes This Way. This really great film. Oh, I haven't seen that, but I've heard great things about that. So I'll definitely have to check that out this fall for myself. There was another horror movie from this year called, The Devil's Bath. It's streaming on Shudder right now. It's a witchcraft drama, I guess you could say. It's very dark. It's shot amazingly well. You can tell the director knows what he's doing. Really dark story. Yeah, The Devil's Bath. Go check that out for sure. Primetime horror. You best tell me happy birthday right now, Slaction. Bro, is today your birthday? And nobody was gonna tell me? Everybody say shout out Primetime. Or shout out to Primetime Horror, man. Go sub to James and Ryan's channel. Everybody, come on. Happy birthday, Ryan. Happy birthday, Ryan. Hope you had a good day so far. And an even better night watching the Horrorgang live stream. Would you rather get to and watch the entirety of London After Midnight or hang out with Vincent Price for an evening? Ooh, great question. Uh, um, I don't know. Great question. If I had to pick, though, I mean, I'd probably pick Vincent Price's brain about all the different movies he's done and just his knowledge of the world. But I don't know. Getting to see London After Midnight, there's only a select group of people who ever actually got to do that, and they're all dead now. So yeah, I don't know. That's a great question. I'll have to come back to that and have a definitive answer throughout the stream. Happy birthday, Ryan! Are you excited for the upcoming Halloween video game? So yeah, there's like 2 of them coming out, along with an Evil Dead game, part of the Halloween 8-bit games, I guess you could say. Uh, yeah, I'm excited. I think it'll be cool. Um, the 8-bit ones especially because I like just the retro gaming style anyway. I don't know how the other one is gonna be, so I don't know. I'm wearing this cool Rob Zombie shirt. I saw Rob Zombie recently, and of course, he's a big horror guy. This is from a movie right here called The Screaming Skull. He put that on there as public domain, so you can do that. Rob Zombie knows his horror, right? So yes, it's my birthday. Happy birthday, little bro. Happy birthday, Bubba. Happy birthday, Ryan. Thank you. Saw the new Alien today. What'd you think about it? I enjoyed it. I think it's definitely the third best in the franchise, and the ending, uh, it was definitely Ridley Scott's idea. You know, throw that in there. Um, I don't want to spoil it for those who haven't seen it, but throw that in there is definitely what he said. Some things are better off unseen. I totally agree. Um, well, I don't know. This I could have been great. Could have been great because Mark of the Vampire was the remake, which I haven't seen, but it has Lugosi, and that was apparently that was really good, and but it was just like London After Midnight. I don't know. So, but yeah, new horror for 2024. There's still some things that I really want to see. Um, I agree. It's the third best, and I love the ending. I think that Slenderman. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that guy is actually that was a real person, by the way, who was a real life basketball player, and that was really cool because I actually knew him as a basketball player before he was in this movie. So yeah, it was cool for sure. And but the director Fetty, he's a huge horror fan, and he did fantastic with the Evil Dead remake and the other stuff that he's worked on. He's a fantastic director, and he's a fan of the franchise, so he knew what he was doing as well, and that always helps. Um, Not gonna lie, I thought the ending was a little weird, but I can see it uh, growing on me with the sequels and rewatches. I love Fetty. Yes, Fetty. RIP Rich Homie Quan, by the way. I don't know if anybody saw that, but Rich Homie Quan is no longer with us. Rest in peace. This stream is dedicated to him. Anyway, what's some other new stuff I've got? Oh, let me grab this real quick. Hold on. Something pretty cool. I don't know if you guys are interested in it, but Famous Monsters of Filmland, probably the most famous horror magazine that started in the late 60s, went to 2000, whatever. It ended. Corey Taylor bought the company, brought the magazine back, and it's on issue 2 right now. I still need to get issue number 1, but I subscribed to it. Look at that, dude. Dude, look at this. Okay, hold on. Phantasm. And then here's the back. This is a classic cover. Famous Monsters Fest. There's a convention going on, but it's just like the original old school magazines. You know, it has pictures of behind the scenes stuff, interviews, marketing for movies and toys and whatever. It's really cool, but now this can have newer stuff in it as well, because there's a interview in here with here it is, all about Late Night with the Devil, which is a great great movie from this year. I actually really like that. It's probably in my top 5 from this year. But so yeah, if you guys didn't know, Famous Monsters of Filmland is back, and yeah, if you're interested in that, go to their website and subscribe. I did, because I think it's awesome. But yeah, I got that recently. I'm sure you all saw the video of the Jason mask. I got that was pretty cool. Part 7. I ordered that a while ago, but finally came in. Great work. That's dope. Will you be attending Scarefest? Yeah, I plan on going to Scarefest this year. I definitely want to meet Dick Warlock, because you know he's getting old, and Halloween 2 is like one of my favorite favorite sequels, horror movies ever. So there's so many other people there too. Like Tom Atkins is there. I want to meet him for sure. Charles Band. I would like to get like an obscure poster, put it in my poster binder of like in a more obscure movie like Castle Freak or Laser Blast. Have him sign that. I think that'd be pretty funny and cool, because who would have that? But yeah. You should go to Salem for Halloween this year. You know, that would be really cool. I would love to visit Salem. I am going on a trip here soon to I'll post a video about it probably. But anybody seen Jaws before? Filming location is pretty much, that's all I'll say. But yeah, if you guys have been watching the channel recently, I posted a top 10 1920s horror film video. It's doing pretty good right now. Yeah, you know, I haven't really done like a top 10 video like that. Well, I have on like James's channel. And they done pretty good. I've never done one on the channel myself, so it's doing pretty good. So I may do more of those, and the collection video blew up. We're almost at 2.5K. I believe we're actually, I was looking right before I started the stream, we're literally like 8 or 9 subs away from 2.5K right now. So if you guys would share the stream, I greatly appreciate that, and the channel to all your horror friends. I appreciate that as well, because we love building a community over here. I've always said that. I love hanging out with you guys. Something else I want to talk about is guys, Kurt Cobain doxing himself right now. So yeah, bro, Salem would be. It's not a bad idea, because bro, I've seen so many videos. I really want to go to Sleepy Hollow in New York. I think that would be awesome. Because I've seen so many videos of, you know, hold on. In fact, let me focus on this for a second. ADHD or whatever. There. I've seen so many videos of Terrytown. I really want to go. Thoughts on the Minecraft movie, bro? Okay, so that might be. I saw the trailer. You know, I love Jack Black. I love Jason Momoa. That might be the worst movie of all time. It definitely has a chance to be. Or Francis Ford Coppola's new movie that looks absolutely horrible, but it has so many great actors in it. Like I love Adam Driver, but there's just no way that movie's gonna be good because if you read about all the stuff that happened uh, behind the scenes, no way. And Coppola should hang it up after that. I Am Steve. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I don't know. Steve looks so. I don't know. I don't know. It's definitely like a kids movie first, so you have to keep that in mind. Um, I don't know if I'll go see it. Probably not, unless I get dragged into it. But yeah. So how about we talk about some 4Ks, right? Movies. I can't see the chat right now, so let's just see. Let's just see. Am I lagging? I feel like I'm lagging. Shoot, I hope not. Anyways, just look at your screen. Don't and just listen to me. So we got some new 4Ks that are coming out that I really want to talk about here. Shocker. I've never seen it. I'm thinking about picking it up. And the Strangers. You know, that is another one that is it'll probably get bought out a lot. I just rewatched it the other day. Showed it to my cousin. She really enjoyed it, and my brother. He liked it. But Drag Me to Hell, Sam Raimi. That's an awesome release. The Wolfman remake with Benicio del Toro. I've never seen it, but I went ahead and pre-ordered these two. Obviously, for the Romero 4K of Land of the Dead. I think it's a pretty solid movie. I think it's pretty good. Um, but I've never seen the Wolfman remake. I've seen Drag Me to Hell. I haven't seen Shocker. I would like to though. I'll probably watch that this October. Or whenever. The Stepfather. Now I've heard a lot of people really like this one. And the transfer on it apparently looks fantastic. Uh, because it didn't have that good of a release beforehand, from what I'm aware of. But so the Stepfather might be something that I dive into. That's about it from like Scream Factory so far. I know they are going to announce other stuff soon. Death Becomes Her. I'm not really too familiar with and not that interested in, but maybe that will change. I don't know. But so yeah, I know they have other stuff coming out and will in October as well. But that's your movie news if you guys didn't know so far. From guys, I forgot all about this. Poltergeist 2. I've never seen any of the sequels, just the remake. Um, so, but I heard the transfer looks great. It's something that every horror fan should have, according to other YouTubers. So I might get that. I might get that. Another place I wanted to check out is, or show you all, is Vinegar Syndrome. Their new releases. They just had a sale recently. I didn't get anything, but they always do an amazing coming out on 4K. Now this movie is absolutely terrible. but you know that 4K is gonna make some people buy it. This movie right here, I want to watch so bad because it looks absolutely ridiculous. It's a Vincent Price film that I've never heard of before. Bloodbath at the House of Death. And let's just click on this cover real quick. Like, let's get a closer look at this. I mean, this is an insane looking cover by itself. And then, like there's like a witch up here too in the moon, or a lady or something. It's supposed to be like a comedy, haunted house, cult. Vincent Price. I was like, this. I don't know. I literally don't have any idea. But then you look on the back, it's like a cult member with like a lightsaber. Like, what is going on? This has to be one of the craziest movies he's ever been a part of. So that's something that really caught my eye, and I want to check out. Maybe you could do a live commentary on it. That might be fun. This movie right here, I watched a couple, maybe about a month or two ago. Devil Times 5. It's killer kid movie, but it's also known as The Horrible House on the Hill. I've heard the 4K on this looks absolutely fantastic. May get it, may not, but yeah, this movie was actually not that bad for what. But looking forward to 2026 for new film release, The Batman Part 2, Lord of the Rings Gollum movie. Yeah, if I get jump scared by a giant cubic spider, I'm walking out of the theater, not joking. Yeah, guys, check out that movie. Yeah, guys, 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 love. Leave a like on the stream. Love. Please leave a like. I appreciate that. If you're new and you're watching this stream, welcome to the channel. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. We do lots of fun things over here. This is the first live stream I've done in a minute. So yeah. So yeah, that's some new 4K releases that are coming out. And I know Hush got announced recently for a new 4K release. So I might get that as well. Hush is pretty good. Oh, I do got to pick up. I have to. And this is a good October movie. Dark Knight of the Scarecrow, 1 and 2 4K. Not so much Part 2. Part 2 is actually like very bad. It's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Respectfully, because you know I heard it was a lot of trouble to make that film. Just with it being independent and yeah. Part 2, man. I actually reviewed that on the channel a while ago. But the first one is actually a great October movie. So check that out if you haven't yet. Horrorgang, any content plans for October? Are you gonna unveil Prestige worldwide? October. You know, I mean, if you've been following the channel the last couple of years, I've been doing movie reviews each October or each day of October. So will I continue that? I don't know yet. I really don't. I guess I got to figure that out soon. I might just post videos like that have a deeper meaning, I guess you could say, than just a movie review of whatever. But I've definitely thought about it. I'll definitely be posting some content. I would like to do more watch-alongs, you know, with you guys. I still want to be able to find a way to, if we can do a public domain movie again without YouTube shutting it down. We haven't done that since we tried to do a White Zombie, and we got about halfway through the film, and then YouTube shut it down. So we've just been streaming ourselves while watching it. So I may one day just do a test to see how far I can get before YouTube shuts it down of a public domain film, which it doesn't make sense. I want to do that stuff, but I don't really know yet. But there will be content for sure. Will be content. Let's see. There was something. Oh, Beetlejuice came out. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I don't know what you all have heard or have seen it yet. Um, but I'm seeing it Sunday, and like I said, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Based on what I hear and everything. So, yeah, do you guys plan on watching it? If so, let me know what you think. One YouTuber I want to give a shout out to who I've been watching recently has been the Cobwebs channel, bro. That guy, he does like fantastic work. Um, he's been he's been basically like, I don't know, he's been running the show. I feel like horror recently. Each video he posts just like gets a ton of likes, a ton of views, but they're also like just well formatted videos. He takes his time with it, and he knows what he's talking about too. He's very knowledgeable in all aspects of horror versus just slasher movies or something. So shout out to Cobweb's channel. We've talked a little bit here and there um, about movies and whatnot uh, personally, and yeah, he's a really cool guy. Um, Go check out his channel. He said Dunward said, "No, I got lots of classes to catch up on." Me too, man. You know, a goal for me personally is to become like a horror movie historian. You know, and I'm always seeking out like trying to find something that is obscure or something that is a I don't know, important to horror history. Anything that I can find, stuff like that is like knowledge to me that I want to learn and like I want to be a part of. So I don't know. It's something that I like. I would love to one day. I've talked. This one guy DM me not too long ago, and he's like an author of this these horror books, these classic horror books about like films, and he wrote a prequel to White Zombie about like Bela Lugosi's character. And I was like, dude, I would love to write something one day and direct something and do all these stuff to have all these goals that I want to do in like the horror genre. So yeah, that's something that like on a deeper personal level. Exactly, man. That's how I feel. Yeah, like I'm always trying to do something that can further along those goals. So yeah, that's why I like coming on here and chatting to you guys about the stuff that I know and recommend stuff to you all, and then vice versa. I love hearing stuff from you all to tell me, and chatting and meeting other people, building connections. It's what it's all about. It's been a lot of fun. So but yeah. Enough of me rambling on. What other stuff should we talk about? What other stuff should we talk about? Um, I think Nosferatu is coming out in December. That's going to be really really good. I personally believe because I think Robert Eggers is going to do a great job. But there's also I think that Salem's Lot remake that they talked about doing like 3 years ago. It's finally done and like happening now. So like it's I think that's finally happening, and I know the Wolfman movie kind of got like leaked. That comes out in January. And nobody's heard really anything about it. The Wolfman remake. Uh, it comes out like January 17th or something like that, or 7th. Um, that's another thing that I wanted to talk about because it's on the thumbnail. Now, I don't know if you guys saw what the Wolfman looked like, but if you go on Instagram or there's a couple videos of it because of Universal Halloween Horror Nights, they, uh, they kinda leaked what the Wolfman is gonna look like and the release date. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. This could go south very fast. The best Universal monster remake that they have done in the last since the Mummy remake, the first one in the 90s, has been the Invisible Man remake, honestly. And that movie's great. Don't get me wrong. I think that's a fantastic remake with fantastic performances. Um, Wolfman remake, I want to be excited for, but the advertising has been rough. Yeah. Literally, like, nobody has heard anything about it. And there's a release date for it. That could either be really good or really bad. Obviously, it's titled as I think it's just called Wolfman, not the Wolfman. But it's Universal and Blumhouse is involved, which I think they were with the Invisible Man. I think they were. I don't think it'll say on here, but I'm pretty sure they were involved with the Invisible Man remake. This, dude, great remake, and it's different as well. Oh, this I also got, which is new. One of the greatest horror sci-fi films of all time, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, 4K. Fantastic film. If you have not seen this, please go watch this movie. It's not very long either, but this 4K, I've heard it looks fantastic. I haven't really got into it yet, but this movie's only 80 minutes. Go check it out. Amazing, amazing. Um, but so yeah, if that's what the Wolfman really looks like, or that's just another wolf in the movie, um, I don't know, man. I don't know how that's gonna go, but am I gonna go see it? Of course. Come on now. Uh, but yeah, I'm I'm gonna go see it, of course. And I hopefully you all do as well to show support to the Universal monsters. Um, but I really hope it's good. I do. Hold on. Okay. Um. Okay. Never mind. Sorry. Is there anything else you guys wanted to discuss? Uh, movie wise. What I've been up to. Channel stuff. Uh, but yeah, that's just some stuff that I really wanted to talk about, especially on here with you guys. Dude, we're so close. Let me just check something real quick. Let me check where we're at on the sub count, if that's cool. Because I know we're so close to 2.5K, dude. If anybody is watching, bro, please share the stream. Please. I really don't like asking people to, like, bro, share my stream, bro. Help me out, bro. But we're so close. Let me check. Let me check. Slow. Let me see. Catch up on the chat. Hey, how many movies do you have now? Horror Lover, welcome to the stream, bro. Make sure to leave a like. I appreciate that. How many movies do I have? I know I at least have. Okay, we're 8 subs away, guys. 8 subs away. Come on now. Come on. Dude. Okay, so how many movies do I have? I did the math one day. I believe this is like 22 regular sized movies can fit on one shelf. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. I believe it's like close to 500. Close to 400. 374. Roughly. He has 1.2 million movies. No, dude. You know, like the thing is, I haven't really bought movies recently. Like the ones that I showed you have been like the last, I don't know, 6 months. But yeah, and I still got some DVDs down here, just for like kind of nostalgia purposes, and some VHSs. Yeah. But I was watching your and James's top 10 50s 19 horror video. Yeah, that's a great video. A lot of my viewpoints still stand on there. Obviously, like, you know, Creature from the Black Lagoon, The Day the Earth Stood Still, House on Haunted Hill. I think Invasion of the Body Snatchers, Godzilla, The Blob. Tons of great movies. What are some options for the next watch along that are in the public domain? Great question. So originally, I don't know if you guys caught it. I was gonna do a watch along of The Phantom Creeps. It's a Bela Lugosi movie from 1939. It's really cheesy. And it was originally a serial. Um, but I thought about that. I would love to do I Bury the Living. I think that's in the public domain. But that is such an awesome movie that nobody talks about. Um, yeah, that's a great movie. I would love to do that. What else? What else? I mean, if we can, I would love to do White Zombie again. I think that's a great movie. I'm trying to think. Public domain horror films. Public domain. Let me see. Public domain horror movies. I mean, Night of the Living Dead, of course. The Terror. Oh, The Cat and the Canary. We do a little silent film night. That and something else. Um, Carnival of Souls, you know, stuff like that. If Spider Baby is actually within the public domain, I would love to watch that because I've never seen it, but a lot of people consider that a classic. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to look more into that. Probably like 400. The Halloween set has multiple movies inside, and there are other sets to account for. Yeah, like the Universal Monster set alone has 30 films. So Friday 13th has 12. The Alfred Hitchcock collection, the Todd Browning, all these collections that I have. I think it adds up more. It's over 400 for sure. Like yeah, Fly Collection, Count Yorga. There's 2 movies. But yeah. Good people, great day, good time. Yeah. Hopefully everybody has had a great day and good time. I really appreciate you all joining the stream, like for real. Let me see. Oh, and did you all see that Terrifier 2 and 3 is getting like a double feature kind of thing going on? Terrifier 3 comes out in October, right? So I'll go see that for sure because I missed Terrifier 2, the worldwide event of literally like every horror fan going to see that. Um, I missed that somehow, but yeah, yeah, I'll definitely see Terrifier 3 in theaters for sure. Woohoo, Terrifier, yeah, that's a becoming a modern classic. It kind of pretty much is. Art the Clown is a modern horror icon, I guess you could say. I mean, he's at like every convention now, and like there's so much merch of Terrifier. It's really cool to see how low budget and independent the first film was to where it is now. Theatrical releases, that's really cool. Um, oh yeah, that's right. That's something else that I meant to talk about. The Nightmare on Elm Street, the original film, is getting a 4K release this October. That is really exciting. And that's great news because they also said that the sequels will get their own 4K release at some time. So I'm kind of holding out. I'm not going to pick up the initial 4K release. I'm kind of holding out until the sequels come out and then maybe they do a box set, maybe. But that'll be long down the road, I know for sure. But if you plan on picking up the 4K release, you got to let me know how it is because I know they're doing a steelbook and like a slipcover one. Thank you, Terrifier 3, October 11th. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely be going to see that. But yeah, bro, let me know if you get the Nightmare on Elm Street 4K and how it looks and sounds and everything, because I know that's one of the movies that a lot of horror fans, and including myself, have been dying to get on 4K. Um, that's awesome. Bro, they need to put this entire box set on 4K. This one too. I know they announced part 2 is coming at some point. I think it's just a UK release for right now. But if they put, because I'm not gonna buy those Universal Monster 4Ks, no matter how many times. And they're re-releasing these steelbooks as 4Ks now. So no matter how many times they're trying to get me to spend my money on the films and triple dip or whatever, I'm not until they do a whole box set of all of them again, all in 4K. That's how I gotta look at it. If they do all of them at once, then I'll get it. Uh, but the chances of them putting like the Invisible Woman on 4K, I don't know. I'd say it's pretty low. So we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah. Horrorgang, do you ever plan on buying the giant Godzilla collection? It's on sale at Walmart right now. The Showa era collection. I mean, those are some of the best Godzilla films right there. Uh, how much is it on sale at Walmart for? Now, listen, I've thought about buying that many, 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 many times. But the only reason why I haven't yet is because that's only half of the Godzilla movies. And granted, there's like 30 something of them now. I've lost track. Godzilla collection Blu-ray. I'm checking Walmart right now as we speak. $121. Not bad, because like it was originally 200 or something. 240. But only reason why I haven't grabbed that yet is because that's only like half of the Godzilla movies, and there's a whole nother half, another whole 15 that they did through the late 80s through the early 2000s called the Heisei era. So I have a couple of those films, like right here. There's 4 movies right here that are part of that era. But Criterion announced that they did get the rights to show those films on the Criterion channel. So that means they might do another box set with those movies. They might, hopefully. But they did announce that the original Godzilla film is now coming out on 4K. So they might do the other ones on 4K at some point. That's the only reason why I haven't got it. So I'm not double dipping. At this point now, I really only try to buy 4Ks when I'm buying a movie instead of unless I just know like there's a movie that probably will never see the light of day on 4K and it's going to look as best as it can on Blu-ray. Like that Vincent Price movie I showed you all earlier, that'll probably never get a 4K. Hopefully I'm wrong. But how many people even know that movie exists? How many people asked for that to even be on Blu-ray? Now, imagine that asking for it on 4K. Like, when this came out, I was one of the spokesmen for it. Not actually, but kind of like for real. Robot Monster, nobody knew this was coming out unless you knew, unless you were in. This will probably never get on 4K, unfortunately. This classic. But as much as I would love to, something like that. I'm getting the Steelbook. I got you, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I would love to see what it's like. The Steelbook looks really cool. If you guys haven't seen it yet, The Nightmare on Elm Street. It's also 121 on Amazon. Yeah, I think actually Criterion has a 30% off sale right now, so that might be why. Are you going to see Beetlejuice 2? Yes, I'm going Sunday. I'm going to go check it out Sunday. I'm very excited for it. I think it'll be pretty good, just like the original. Have you all seen it yet? If so, let me know what you think. Or when you do see it, let me know. Hit me up and let me know. But so yeah, I would love to get that box set. Good question. Just haven't yet, But what else? Oh, one of my favorite movies, like this right here. Here's a good example of 4K to Blu-ray. That'll just. This movie hasn't been released on hardly anything. I had like one VHS release, one DVD release, and that was it. And then out of nowhere, it got a Blu-ray release, and now it's coming out on 4K. I don't know when. Within a couple months. So I'm definitely grabbing it. This is one of my favorite comedies of all time. Check it out. Top Secret. Absolutely love this. I've talked about it on the channel before, I think. But that's coming out, and American Movie is getting a 4K release. That is also one of my favorite movies of all time. And that was only on like VHS and DVD for about 20 plus years, right? Out of nowhere, it gets a Blu-ray like last fall. And now it's coming out on 4K. So you just gotta wait. Hopefully they never upgrade from 4K on physical media. Hopefully this is it. I got a feeling like it's gonna be, so I don't have to keep replacing stuff and buying the same stuff over and over. If it gets to 8K, man, I'm done there. Like I've bought the Friday 13th movies, Universal Classic Monsters, Predator movies so many times, DVD, Blu-ray, 4K. But the movie that I've somehow acquired the most of is Psycho. It was like the first Blu-ray I ever bought. I had a DVD. It comes in the 4K set of this Alfred Hitchcock. I have so many copies of Psycho. I got like 4 copies of Night of the Living Dead. I got the 4K. I had the Blu-ray. I gave it to somebody. DVD. I think there might be another Blu-ray in that box set up there, actually. I don't know. I may give that away. But yeah, it's just dumb. But that's part of being a collector, I guess. But oh yeah, Star Wars movies, stuff like that. But yeah, I am going to see Beetlejuice. I think it'll be pretty fun. I'm excited for it. Movies that needs a 4K. I could do so many different films. If you're just doing horror, there's so many classic horror stuff that is yet to be on 4K outside of like the classic monsters and like Night of the Living Dead and select few here and there. There's so many great films that need to be on 4K. One, for example, House of Wax. House on Haunted Hill, by the way, that never has had like an actual serious release other than the Scream Factory Blu-ray Vincent Price set, the number 2 one specifically, and that's why that one costs so much on eBay, because it has that movie in there, and it's the only time it's ever been on Blu-ray. But there is now somebody on eBay selling. I saw uh, House on Haunted Hill. I don't know if it's like a bootleg or what, but there is a House on Haunted Hill Blu-ray on eBay, and it's only like $12. So I might pick it up and just see how it is at some point, maybe. But yeah, I'm rambling on again. Holy oh, shut up. But bro, NECA has some cool stuff coming out. I know they got like the what do they have? They got like the they got the American Werewolf in London like 2-pack, some more Universal Monster stuff coming out. They got some like I think a Silence of the Lamb figure. I don't know the Hammer horror stuff. They got a lot of stuff coming out, bro. So yeah, I'm excited. I'll definitely be picking up a lot of those. But bro, I'm running out of space. It's the worst part about being a collector. But so yeah, guys. Anything else? Anything else should we talk about? Do we want to talk about? I think we hit all the main topics that I wanted to talk about for a little bit. Is anybody like, I don't know, got any cool horror books or movies lately, or something that you haven't seen in a while and you watched again? What are you all doing to prepare for this October season? You know, because it's spooky season now. It's September. It's starting to feel a little bit cooler outside. It's spooky season now. You know. What are y'all doing? That's you know, I think Beetlejuice 2 is a good way to kick off. You know, the spooky season. I think that's why it released at the time that it did to get ready for October and Halloween. I've just been making a list of movies I want to show my friends and the ones I haven't seen. Yeah, dude, that's a great way to do it. What movies are on your list, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, because if you all follow my letterbox, I've been adding stuff to my watch list on there, um, of stuff that I want to watch, and also like semi review and talk about on the channel. I've watched a couple of documentaries on Shudder. Um, A Field in England. That's super bad. Cuckoo 2024 came out. I saw the TV Glow, another 2024. Ganja and Hess. This is I don't want to say it's not black exploitation, but it has a Dwayne Jones in it, and it came out during that era of black exploitation flicks, and it's a horror film. And I believe it's a vampire film, but I heard it's actually pretty good. Night of the Demon, or also known as Curse of the Demon, it's a classic horror film, dude. This quality, man, I hate it. Something that looks really cool. So does this one. Never heard of it until I watched the documentary. This one's called Witch Hammer. I really like folky witch horror stuff. This movie semi-inspired Evil Dead called Equinox. Want to check that out. Blood on Satan's Claw. Ordered the 4K of this. I have this coming in. This is also a lot of film historians will tell you that this is a great folk horror film. This and Witchfinder General, uh, back there. It's the same release actually from '88 film. Same release, same series or whatever this is from. That those two movies kind of started the folk horror genre. So not genre, but like style of filmmaking. So far have the Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, the Tingler, them. I want to watch all the Hammer and Dracula, Frankenstein movies as well. Yes, bro, me too. That is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, is to dive into all the Hammer, Dracula, and Frankenstein films. Uh, it's something that I've always wanted to do as well. So, yeah, those are all great movies. Um, those are just some that I wanted to check out. Today I went to this like new like healthy nutrition like food place, and they had a pumpkin banana bread protein donut. So I got that, and that kicked off my what it's horror all the time. It's Halloween all the time over here. You know what I'm talking about. That kicked off my spooky season. Like, wow, I cannot. Fall is my favorite time of the year, obviously. So it's been I'm excited. I think it'll be a good Halloween. Hopefully, you all think as well. Uh, but yeah, those are all great movies. I really want to watch so many different films. This October, new, old, whatever. I want it. Like I said, I want to do a live stream with you all again, and hopefully to show the actual film if it's in the public domain. Like I said, I may do a test live stream and see how it does, of me just sitting here watching the movie, and whoever is in here come and join in. It's not going to be really promoted that well because it'll be a test to see how far we can go without YouTube either shutting it down or getting deleted or whatever, and the channel gets banned or something. We definitely don't want that. But yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. But yeah. One movie that I really want to watch this October is that Curse of the Demon or Night of the Demon from like the 50s. So many people, it's been on so many lists, talk about how great that movie is from a filmmaking standpoint, and with the story, the monster itself is like an iconic looking monster. That's just one that I've missed. One of the biggest ones that I have not seen. Another big one that I haven't seen. I haven't seen like too many Giallo films. So it might be something like that. Or Let the Right One In. That's like the biggest, most known horror film that I haven't seen. It was The Omen for a long time until a couple months ago. I finally checked that out, and it's actually fantastic. Some people that I follow said it's overrated, and I have to actually disagree with them on that. I think it's a pretty solid film. Pretty solid. Dude, my voice is going out. I haven't talked this long in a while. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the current state of horror? Uh, the movies that have been coming out here recently. What do you guys think about them? Where horror is at? Where it's going? Like I'm excited for Nosferatu the most. I'm interested in Wolfman. I don't know. I think Jordan Peele, when his new film comes out, whenever that may be, I think that'll be great, as always. Anything he does is fantastic, I believe. I mean, even the Candyman remake that he produced was actually pretty solid. I haven't seen a new horror film since Evil Dead Rise. Yeah, Evil Dead Rise was great. I definitely recommend Longlegs and Alien Romulus. Those are the two best right now. And if you have Shudder, watch The Devil's Bath. And I've heard a lot of people have been saying the scariest film this year and one of the best. It's called Oddity. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know too much about it, but that's hitting Shudder the 27th of this month, so I'll be checking it out then. But Late Night with the Devil too, definitely check that out as well, Dunwich, or anybody who hasn't seen it. That one's great. Um, I personally think it's different. It's like a talk show horror host or game show, but with like it was having a Halloween special, so it had some Halloween twist to it, and things go wrong, obviously. It's a horror film. Add them to the list. Yeah, for sure. And like I said, we'll have to do another live commentary, get together, watch some at some point. We'll figure it out for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like we hit all the topics here. It was a pretty chill live stream. I'm still trying to figure out how to get like the channel reaching more people, uh, bigger audience or whatever. Because I still feel like some of the videos that I post aren't like reaching the right viewers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's just a hard part about YouTube. That can be very frustrating. But recently, the channel has been doing pretty well since I started posting again, which I'm very happy of and proud of. And it's given me a bit, like, a bit of motivation to keep, like, doing it, obviously, because this kind of stuff I like doing, just sitting here talking to you guys, and it's really chill. So I appreciate it. I really appreciate you all joining the stream as always and supporting. Um, yeah, I wish the quality was better on the camera. I don't really live stream straight from YouTube Studio. I wanted to. I've done it like once before, maybe twice, but I just wanted to try it out this time and see how it goes with it being the first live stream back. And I've been thinking about upgrading the StreamYard to like one of the better options where it removes the watermark logo and you can add all kinds of stuff to it. Camera looks better. But I don't know, man. Lots of money. But that's not the point. Anyways, yeah, I had a good time on the stream with you all. Unless there's more stuff you all want to talk about, I may call it here. So, chat. Guys, comment in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. I'm down to answer any questions. Anything about horror history, what I want to do, something that you want to do that I could help you out with. I like helping people. I like building the community. So, like, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. But I will have a video, a bigger video, pretty cool video, within like 2 or 3 weeks of a filming location. I haven't really done one of those before either. So we'll see how that does. But I think it'd be pretty cool. Would you rather live in a Lovecraftian or a Gothic horror world? Ooh. Probably Gothic. Even though Lovecraft has some like gothic elements. But it's cosmic horror. Him being like the creator of that is so terrifying to me. Um, how somebody like thought of that insane, complex stuff in like the 1920s is just really fascinating to me. And gothic horror, the if you mean like the crumbling castles in the graveyard, the fog, yeah, probably that. I think that's just classic. Um, one of the oldest versions of horror, if not the oldest, really. Good question. Good question. Hmm. You like the story of Woman in Black? I've never actually read the story, unfortunately. But right now, I am currently reading. I'm going through. I have a big ass book. Fuck, it's not in here right now, but it's everything that Edgar Allan Poe has done, like poems, novellas, whatever, stanzas, everything that he's wrote is in that book, and I'm about a third of the way through. Um, last thing I read was Lygia, that story, pretty good. One of his more well known. There is some stuff in there that I had no idea, like some science fiction stuff that he wrote. Um, there's a good audio of it, drama on YouTube. No, it's my favorite ghost story. Okay, awesome. I'll check it out here. Thank you. If you want to send me the version on like what actual one you're talking about, I will definitely listen to it, bro. Uh, which place would you rather stay at overnight? The Forest from Blair Witch or the Cabin from Evil Dead? The Cabin from Evil Dead, because at least you're in a cabin instead of you're just out in the middle of the woods with the Blair Witch doing. I think that first film, especially, I've never seen the sequels or remakes or whatever, is very influential and everything. So yeah. Oh, Hunter's in the chat. He has arrived. Thank you for stopping by, bro. I appreciate it. What's the score to the game? Oh, it's halftime. Chiefs are winning. Hmm. Awesome. Thank you for sending me that. Dunwich. I'll check it out. Appreciate it. Uh, there. Oh, if you want to listen to some like good Vincent Price, um, these 4Ks and autographs ain't gonna buy themselves, bro. That's right. I need that. Jeffrey, dude, welcome to the stream. Great profile picture, by the way. Sup, dude? Just watch your Savage Weekend review. Oh, nice. And notice you were live. Just want to say great review. I really appreciate that, bro. If you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe. Hit the like button on the stream, and these live streams are a lot of fun. So you got to join us each time when we're live, bro. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you for watching the Savage Weekend review. Do you think you'll check that film out? Uh, based on my review, let me know. But Savage Weekend, that's a weird movie. Like a low budget 80s slasher with like hardly any on screen kills. But yeah. Bro, what kind of bets do we need to hit so we can get these autographs in 4Ks? Horror trivia stream in the future? I would love to do that. I would love to do that. Yeah, I don't know how I would set it up and who would read the questions or what. Who would all be in it? Because I know my boy Dunwich over here. He's a monster. Literally, when it comes to the horror trivia. But yeah, I've been reading Edgar Allan Poe stuff. Whenever I have the time, like real late at night after I've done all the things that I need to do. Yes, sir. Um, about a third of the way through that. Whenever I finish that, I got H.P. Lovecraft, everything he's written, whatever, the proper English grammar. I got his book. I'm gonna dive into that. A lot of complex reading right there. Watching those two. I've been putting it aside for a while, but I think I'll finally consider it. I gave my brother and his buddy 2 horror scantrons, and I got the same score both times. Nice. Um, yeah, man, definitely check it out. If I'm curious to know what you think. But thank you for joining the stream. Uh, leave a like, man. Definitely, if you're not sub, hit that sub button because we do all kinds of really fun stuff over here, fun horror stuff. If you like Savage Weekend, I recommend Sledgehammer. That is a shot on video, like one of the first shot on video horror films, like from the 80s though. Slasher movie. Yeah. It's not as sleazy as like Savage Weekend, but it's definitely worth the watch, for sure. Probably gonna watch Cabinet of Dr. Caligari soon. uh classic movie that's coming out. It's getting a 4K release from Kino, which I really want to buy. But I already got a 4K from Eureka, but I know Kino's is gonna look better because it's Kino. They do a fantastic job at everything. I just bought a book called the Necronomicon. Looking forward to diving into that. Nice. Chirk. We love the Necronomicon. It's a great book. Everybody should check it out. You like watching sleepwalkers kill people, Eli? There you go. That's Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. But no, it's much more than that. It's a great movie. No, Hunter, don't do it. No, I heard it's a vibe. It's a vibe, bro. Check it out. Hunter, I was showing him like the coolest shirt ever. I don't know how much can you see. Horror of the Zombies. Because Rob Zombie, he's big into horror, especially like the classic horror stuff. So it looks like an old horror movie drive-in poster. I'm a fan of that. Big fan. Hunter, I need you to donate like $1,000 if that's cool. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah. Throw up the hundreds. Everybody donate 100. I'm joking. Oh, dude, you've never seen all of Haxon? It might be I know it might be on Max. It might be free on Prime. It might be free on YouTube even as well. But bro, the only way I recommend people watch this movie, turn out all the lights in whatever room you're watching it on, complete darkness, keep the movie on. Maybe you can have a Halloween decoration on in the corner for vibes, for spooky vibes, right? This is one of the scariest movies I've ever seen, and it's from 1922. So it's 102 years old. It's about like witchcraft and the devil and stuff like that, but it feels so real. And the imagery in it is so well. You've seen my review in the top 10 1920s horror films. Go check it out. Definitely go check it out right now. Go check it out. Go check it out. Check it out. Check out the video as well. Bro, what the dude? Bro, is there a way to refund? That's way too much, bro. Finger slip, bro. Shut up. Bro, what I really appreciate that, bro. Goat. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate, y'all. Hold on, we got a comment right before that though. Not to throw you off. Hey, good. See you live again. I just want to catch what I missed later. Hey, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. We're just having some fun, bro. That's way too much money. Love. You're the best. Everybody, shout out to Dunwich Manor. Our brother Dunwich. Can we get a spam in the hundreds in the chat? Yeah. There we go. And the love. Let's throw some hearts out there. Thank you all for joining. Dunwich, but what question, what movie should we do for the public domain live stream? Like, let's try to find something more obscure, you know? Everybody knows Night of the Living Dead, Carnival of Souls, Catman of Dr. Caligari, Phantom of the Opera, whatever. We know all those. We need to find something more obscure. Something like that like hardly anybody knows about. That only the horror gang crew knows our horror history. Dude, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We got to find something out. We'll figure it out. We will. Yeah, I'll do some researching. Yeah, like I said, I will too. I do that all the time. Horror research. Yeah, we'll have to figure it out. Let me just take a look. I really want to do The Cat and the Canary at some point. It's like from 1927, one of the last silent horror films and one of the last silent films ever that Universal did. And it's one of the kind of first examples of like a haunted house movie. A lot of people really enjoy it. So The Cat and the Canary, I think that's good for our horror history lesson. I think it's also like a good movie, so it'd be a good watch as well. You're the best, dude. Shout out. Horrorgang, are you excited for new Universal NECA Ultimates coming out? Yeah, I mentioned it earlier. They're coming out with the London After Midnight is like kinda out. I don't know if nobody really knows yet or not. But that's for sure. The other Invisible Man they're doing, like the cooler looking one, when he's like in his robe and stuff. And they're doing like the Bride of Frankenstein when he's in like the chair, like strapped down or whatever. That's really cool as always. Um, but yeah, yes, of course. And I really want to get the Hammer ones that they're doing of Peter Cushing and like Christopher Lee as Dracula. Those will be awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Dunwich, what's the last horror film you checked out? Let me see. Mine was One Cut of the Dead. I mentioned it earlier. Great movie. Great movie. Japanese. Dude, that glare is so bad. I'm so sorry, y'all. Scarecrows from '88. Bro, I've been wanting to watch that. How was it? Because I've thought about doing like my own Scarecrow like horror film. I've had that idea for a long time. I think that'd be so cool. I feel like it's such an underused uh, character within horror films. Like Dark Knight of the Scarecrow is great. But yeah, dude, how was that? That always looks. It looks like a really fun movie. It was bad. I hated it. There was one good scene. The rest is so stupid. That's really unfortunate. I still maybe I might check it out. That's funny. But you know what I mean, though? I feel like Scarecrows is such a underused character in a horror or Halloween film. So, and I think they always look cool, especially when done right. Uh, well, that sucks. Another thing that I've been doing to get ready for the Halloween spirit, the music that I've been listening to. And since I saw Rob Zombie, I've been on a huge Rob Zombie kick again. I've seen him twice now. I love Rob Zombie and his movies. But he makes like some of the best horror, Halloween music, horror metal, if you want to call it that. Guys, we're 6 subs away. 6 subs away from 2.5K. I watched it with my buddy and we were tired, so it might have been better than I remember, but there's a really cool scene in the last 13 minutes that lasts for 10 seconds. That sucks. If you haven't seen Dark Knight of the Scarecrow, I really recommend that. I think you would actually enjoy that film a lot. It's right up our alley. Yeah. It might be on you. There might be a copy on YouTube actually. Could be wrong. But I wanted to do a live commentary of. I love that one. Okay, yeah. The sequel pissed me off. Yeah, the sequel is terrible. It's one of the worst movies ever. We should write a part 3 and make it right, by the fans and everybody. But I wanted to do a live stream double feature. It was originally going to be this live stream. I wanted to have Hunter on, but he couldn't do it. He had other stuff going on. And this was like the best night for me. So we just did this instead, in which this has been awesome with you guys. But I had the idea to do an end of summer live stream to get ready for, this more spooky season of Piranha and Piranha 2, which I've never seen. And I've seen this once a long time ago, but I hardly really remember it. This is the 4K from Scream Factory. Joe Dante, amazing director, classic director. And James Cameron's film debut, who did Aliens, Terminator 2, The Abyss, Avatar. Wait, he didn't do Terminator 2, did he? I think he did. Right. Right. Yeah, he did. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Sorry about that. Brain fart. But yeah, like these big budget movies. His very first one was Piranha 2. And it's not the best film, but I've never seen it. I figured that would be a fun double feature end of summer to get ready for October. But oh well. Maybe we'll watch those movies at a different time. Let's see. Oh, Trick or Treat. It's finally coming out on 4K. And this is amazing artwork. So, Arrow is putting this out on 4K, and they're putting the Friday 13th remake out on 4K. I'm definitely grabbing the Trick or Treat. Like I said, until they do all the Friday movies on 4K, then I'll triple dip or whatever. That's just my philosophy. I went to pick up Trick or Treat. Yeah, bro. It's up for pre-order right now. I know you can pre-order it from Amazon and from Arrow's website. They also came out with a 4K collection of the Clash of the Titans remakes, the remake and the sequel of the remake, Wrath of the Titans. I don't know if I'll pick it up because I wish they could have done the original, or somebody does the original, because that is a great horror, fantasy, sword and sorcery, mythology film. Amazing. Ray Harryhausen. I did recently read a book all about Ray Harryhausen. The work that he has done. I like to read a lot too. It helps that goal of becoming a horror historian, which I feel like I'm doing. I need to talk to more historians and get out there more. I don't know how to do that though. That's why I have this channel. But yeah, Ray Harryhausen, great special effects, stop motion stuff. Do you have the Art of Horror Movies book? I do. It's got a Vincent Price from House of Wax on the front. Dude, I read that book as soon as I got it. And granted, there's like more pictures than words, but amazing book, fantastic book. I picked recently. I was given this from a good friend. Invasion of the Body Snatchers, the book that the film is based off on. and I could not. And this is like an old school '80s copy. I don't really have too many of these kinds of like books, so this was like cool. And it's from a library, I think, like from Kansas or something. I think it said from a Prairie Star Middle School, Blue Valley District, Leawood, Kansas. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Uh, he found it in his collection. And he thought I would really like it. I cannot put this book down. It took me like 2 days to read it, 2 or 3 days, but give or take. But I could not put the book down. It was awesome. I didn't know it really had a book at first, until like I dove deeper into the movie, and then I found out it had a book. But then I forgot about it until he brought this up to me. It's like, oh yeah, I'll take this. And the cover, dude, that looks really cool. So I read that recently. I read this awesome Bela Lugosi and Boris Karloff movie companion book about all the films that they've done together. It goes really into detail about each film they've done, and that I've completed reading that. What else? Hey, what's up, man? How have you been? Horror Collections, dude. Welcome to the stream. I've been good. Been grinding. The channel's doing pretty good. Recently, hopefully you've got the chance to check out some of the recent videos. Showing off some stuff I've gotten recently. We talked about new horror movies. Beetlejuice. I'm gonna check that out Sunday. Just what I've been doing and plans and goals and stuff like that. And yeah, hopefully you've been doing all right, man. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, so like I said, I was reading some Edgar Allan Poe. I'm gonna get through that whole book at some point. But I also have some other books over there that are currently on my read next. Did I buy any new releases? Come on now. I have like 4 or 5 movies coming in. First time I really bought movies in like months. Like I saved up money to buy movies. I haven't done that in a long time. But yeah, I've gotten the Bruiser 4K. I did a short about this on the channel. George Romero, Peeping Tom 4K. Great classic film. Shot really well. Amazing actors. Flesh Eater. Can't show that part. Flesh Eater 4K from Vinegar Syndrome. I got so many so far, but they're killing us right now with the releases. Yes, lots of great stuff coming out. Earlier I talked about I have the Wolfman remake from Scream Factory on the way. The Land of the Dead 4K. I ordered a movie today actually called Hell of the Living Dead. I'm not too familiar with it, but it's a 4K and it's like a 80s zombie. I think it's Italian. That's coming in. Let me see. I know I had something else. Oh yes. Blood on Satan's Claw, which is like a witchcraft horror film, kind of like Witchfinder General 4K from 88 Films. Great artwork that's coming in. And from another release from Indicator that's coming in. It's the Spanish it's called the El Vampiro collection. 2 blood-sucking tales from Mexico. It's these Mexican vampire horror films that are the original is well known, especially in Latin culture, I believe, and Mexico. And it's regarded as a good horror film, especially for the time. But it has both of them. They only did two Dude, sorry for the glare. It's so bad. There, that's better. El Vampiro. And I received the Arrow 4K of Friday 13th. Nice, bro. With The Boy and the Strangers, Late Night with the Devil Blu-ray Steelbook, Dark Knight of the Scarecrows 4K, and several other ones that are not. Yes, I still need to get Dark Knight of the Scarecrow. You know, I could. 2 is not needed, but it's fun to have in the collection. Like, you know, I'm glad that they put both of them on there, especially in 4K. That is coming in. Yeah, I want to get the Strangers as well. I've thought about getting The Boy, but like I don't know. I've been kind of like back and forth with it. But yeah, that's the only way people will have part 2. Yeah. Uh, yeah, not the best movie. This is like the 10th time we talk about Dark Knight Part 2 on the live stream. That's funny. Um, yeah, not the best movie, man. Not the best movie at all. Yeah, I still do need to order that though. It comes out like next week, I believe, like the 11th or something. Um, I gotta order it, man. Gotta have it for the collection because I gave my Blu-ray away to Ryan, Primetime Horror, because I knew when the 4K comes out, I'm gonna buy it. Oh yeah, the rest of the Jaws sequels came out on 4K like a couple months ago, like Jaws 3 and Jaws: The Revenge. I have 1 and 2 in 4K, so I got to get those at some point. Um, I would like to upgrade my Killer Clowns. This specific Blu-ray went out of print like so fast and was like really rare. And then now that 4K has come out, this is not as rare. But this is such an awesome release. I really don't want to get rid of it. Like, for example, when Scream Factory upgraded Creepshow onto 4K and they had that nice hard case, like with the poster and the book for the Blu-ray, that's kind of sort of felt like a downgrade besides the quality of the disc, you know? So I really don't want to do that, but I got the 4K. So uh, I got 7 films, Castle of Blood on 4K. Yeah, bro, I saw you got that. I'm I'm really interested in checking that out. So I'm assuming you watched it and you liked it. That's awesome. And I don't think it had a slip cover, did it? Like, I guess it didn't have one. It just came naked. That 4K. Um, but yeah, I've been wanting to check that out for a long time as well. Uh, did you order that straight from Severin? Because I know like Severin. Oh, but yeah, they're coming out with a big box set, all the Haunts BRs Volume 2, uh, which is like all witchcraft films and stuff like that. Uh, that's really exciting. I never got the first box set or really delved deep into it, but I know that my boy at the Daniel from Cobwebs, he really liked it, and it's making me want to watch it more. Um, but yeah, it looks great on 4K. Yeah, that they didn't make a slip for that one. Yeah, that sucks. But yeah, like see, you know, like I don't want to get that packaging that they had for the Blu-ray was just awesome, and the 4K is just a little bland unless you ordered like the like super big collector's edition or whatever. But yeah, I want to check out Castle of Blood. I need to upgrade my Sleepy Hollow Blu-ray. I think they're coming out with another, like a new steelbook. I need to upgrade this. Because I watch this every October, and I'm sure it looks fantastic in 4K. I think there is something else too that I need to get 4K wise that like I had to get. Oh, I don't know if I showed you all this, but I did get this at the last convention I went to. This is a 4K from Severin, Burial Ground. This is a really cool, gory 80s like zombie flick. It's not really explained why the zombies happen. They're just there and they're killing people. Um, it's a really great release. The 4K looks great. Like look at that. Yeah, that's the type of stuff that you're in for on a Burial Ground. Definitely check that. Great film. I still need to get that Burial Ground. Yeah, and the 4K Steelbook. Yeah, dude. Let me see how much that's going for on Amazon because I need to just go ahead and order that at some point. And The Dark Knight of the Scarecrow. Let me see. Sleepy Hollow 4K. The regular 4K is only $20. Not bad. The Steelbook is $30. But that Steelbook looks awesome, dude. Now I'm looking at it. Twitching out. Need it all. I like to choke a lot. If you guys haven't figured that out. Yeah, dude, I feel like there's another 4K that I'm just missing out or forgetting about. I know that there's like Drag Me to Hell. I want to get that at some point. The Sam Raimi, like, I've thought about getting that. Big fan of Sam Raimi, obviously, and thought the movie was okay. Yes, Sweeney Todd 4K. I want to get that too. Did you order that off of Amazon? Let me see. I can just check from my phone instead of doing on the computer. Sweeney Todd 4K. $23, not bad. Yeah, I received it on Tuesday. Nice, nice. I think that was the other one I was thinking of. The Demon Barber of Fleet Street. One of the film classes that I took, there was 2 horror movies that we talked about and analyzed, as a class and whatever, wrote papers on. It was The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari and Sweeney Todd. Those were the 2 horror movies we really looked at. Yeah, so I gotta get that. I said at some point I was gonna get all the films that we talked about in that class in my collection at some point, like Citizen Kane, Pulp Fiction, or some of the other ones, just to give an example. And Sweeney Todd was there, and I feel like that kind of threw me off. Like what? Like why is that in there with Blade Runner? Because we also talked about Blade Runner, which all these are great movies, but it's just funny. Sweeney Todd. Yeah, Poltergeist 2. I really hope they do Poltergeist 3 so I can have all of them. And then at some point they do the remake. Because I really want to get that Poltergeist 2 4K as well. And I saw you got it. And you said it looks great on 4Ks. And I've never seen the film, actually. So that would be a great way to see it, I'd imagine. There's some other stuff from Severin that I want. Like they have that Count Dracula film that stars Christopher Lee as Dracula, but it's not Hammer related. That's interests me a little bit. But yeah. Oh, we'll get that one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it's like pretty expensive right now though. Gotta pick and choose, you know, until I have the sale again. Hopefully soon. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully they. One of the best releases from Severin is this right here of Cemetery Man. Uh, De la Morte de l'Amor, bro. This is a fantastic release. It's got this, a book. I believe there's a poster in here. Or no poster, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4 disc, and it looks fantastic in 4K. Cemetery Man release from Severin. This is a great film if you guys have not seen it. Um, Italian gothic horror, ghosty film. I don't know. Uh, One of the best Italian horror films ever made. Top 100 horror film in my opinion. Yeah, definitely check that out. That's a great one from Severin. I remember I talked forever on the channel. Well, not on the channel, but just like two people that this movie needed a Blu-ray. And then when I did my first season of Craptober, I was like, again, I said it in the video because I had a bootleg DVD of it that I got it at a convention that I watched it on for the first time because I've always wanted to see this movie after I heard James Rolfe talk about it on Monster Madness a long time ago. Night of the Demon, the slasher killer Bigfoot movie. And then after my video came out, Severin announced that they're putting it out on Blu-ray. And they finally put it out on Blu-ray. Not saying that my video was the reason why. It's just funny because I feel like every time when I talk about a movie, like, bro, this needs a 4K so bad. It finally comes out on 4K or Blu-ray, whatever. Like American Movie, I talked about forever that needed to be on Blu-ray and Top Secret, and now they're both getting 4K releases, so that's pretty cool. I'm not taking credit for that. It's just a weird coincidence. But yeah. But hopefully everybody had a good day. And I really appreciate everybody coming on here. Um I know a little German. He's right over there. Uh Hopefully everybody had a good day, and I really appreciate everybody coming on here and chatting with me. I know it's been a while since we did a live stream, and I really appreciate it. This was a good turnout. Hopefully we can get some more people in here. We're about to hit 2.5K. You guys were so close. Um, so yeah, I really appreciated everything. It was a good stream. I might call it here. We done 2 hours. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Anything else? Anybody else wants to say or ask before we hop off of here? Great stream. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. I always love when you stop by, man. Always do. Nice to have you back, big dog. I appreciate it. Yeah, uploading has been as it's been going good so far, and nice to see the support again. You know, it's been a while since I've really like dove into it. Any movies you gonna watch tonight or too late? No, I'm gonna finish up this movie I started earlier today. Um, Guns of Navarone or Navarone. It's like a classic 1960s war film about World War II. I got like an hour and a half left. I'll finish that up after the stream and then probably read a little bit more and then call it a day. Uh, yeah, I try to watch something at least once a day, especially like when it's real late at night after I've completed everything, my task for the day. That's usually what I do. Or when I got nothing else going on, I'll watch something throughout the day. Um, but yeah, yeah. That's what I'll be doing. Um, I'm seeing, like I said, seeing Beetlejuice Sunday. Might do a live stream or rapid reaction or whatever on that. But yeah, yeah, I really appreciate you all. Um, oh, you like Terrifier? Yeah, yeah. I thought Terrifier 2 is awesome. I'm a fan of the first one and All Hallows Eve. I'm excited for the third one to come out. And this time, like I said, I will be catching it at the movies because I did not see Terrifier 2 in theaters. Um, but yeah, I do. I'm excited for Terrifier 3. Uh, hopefully you all can catch it in theaters as well too. Awesome, same. Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait. I think it'll be fun. And like I said, I'm excited for Nosferatu, the Wolfman remake. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Oddity. Like I said, I want to check out Oddity when that comes out. I heard that's the scariest movie of the year, but also really good. Filmmaking, all that kind of stuff. That hits Shutter the 27th, so I'll be checking that on there. Then, uh, yeah, for video wise, like I said, I have a filming location tour coming maybe 2 or 3 weeks away. We'll see how that goes. Other videos, I don't know. I'll figure it out and I'll upload something. That's usually how I've been doing the videos here lately. Uh, but yeah, I think we call it there. Like I said, thank you for all for joining. Um, the stream, it was a lot of fun. Always have a great time chatting with you guys. And thank you all for taking time out of your day to watch the stream. I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I'll catch you all on the next one. And it was a great time with you all. I really appreciate it. So yeah, go check out the recent videos if you haven't seen them yet. I greatly appreciate it. I just said that like 6 times in a row now. Take care. Thank you. You too, man. Take care, everybody. Have a good night. Thank you all for watching, and peace out.